A magnificent new museum is rising on Saadiyat Island. The Natural History Museum Abu Dhabi will soon open its doors to the world. It promises a journey deep into our planet's past. Inside its grand halls, visitors will meet one of history's most famous predators. His name is Stan, and he is a Tyrannosaurus rex. Stan is one of the most complete T-Rex skeletons ever discovered. He will stand as a powerful ambassador for the age of dinosaurs. People will travel from all over to stand in awe of his immense size and fearsome presence. A true king finding a new home in the heart of the Arab world. Stan's arrival in Abu Dhabi marks a special moment. It highlights a growing interest in Earth's ancient history across the region. But this T-Rex, a native of North America, is just the beginning of the story. His presence invites us to ask a bigger question. What dinosaurs lived right here, in the lands that now make up the Arab world? This question sends us on an exciting journey. We will follow a map that leads not to modern cities, but to ancient fossil beds. Our journey begins in Morocco, a country that has become a world-famous destination for dinosaur hunters. Its southeastern region holds a geological wonder known as the Kem beds. These layers of reddish rock are a time capsule from about 95 million years ago.
In the late 1990s, my team and I ventured into this challenging landscape.
The rewards were incredible. We unearthed the remains of giant predators that once ruled a vast river system. One of the most famous is Spinosaurus, a bizarre dinosaur with a massive sail on its back and a crocodile-like snout, perfectly adapted for hunting in water. Alongside this aquatic terror lived another fearsome meat-eater, Carcharodontosaurus. Its name means shark-toothed lizard, and for good reason. Its teeth were long, serrated blades designed for slicing through flesh. Finding these two colossal predators living side by side was a major discovery. It showed that this ancient river environment was incredibly rich, able to support multiple top-level carnivores. The Kem beds have given us a detailed snapshot of a unique and dangerous ecosystem, unlike almost anywhere else on Earth during the Cretaceous period. The fossils tell a story of a river of giants teeming with life. More recently, in 2021, a completely different kind of dinosaur was found in Morocco's Middle Atlas Mountains. A team of scientists announced the discovery of Spicamelus afer. This was not a predator, but an armored dinosaur, a type of ankylosaur. What made this find so extraordinary was its age. The fossil, a piece of rib with spikes fused directly to the bone, is about 168 million years old. This makes Spicamelus the oldest ankylosaur ever found in Africa and one of the earliest known anywhere in the world. It pushed back the known history of armored dinosaurs on the continent by millions of years. These Moroccan discoveries show us the incredible diversity of dinosaurs that once lived here. From the giant river-dwelling Spinosaurus to the early spiky Spicomelus, the fossils paint a picture of constant evolution and adaptation. We now travel east to Egypt, a country with a long and dramatic history of dinosaur discovery. The story begins over a century ago with German paleontologist Ernst Stromer. In the early 1900s, Stromer explored the Bahariya Formation. He unearthed the first evidence of several incredible dinosaurs, Bahariosaurus, Egyptosaurus. His discoveries were groundbreaking but met a tragic end. The fossils were displayed in a Munich museum which was destroyed in a World War II bombing raid, and the collection was lost forever. For decades, his work existed only in notes and drawings. The Bahariya Formation stayed a place of legendary lost giants. That changed in 2001 when an American team led by Joshua Smith returned. They found the fossilized remains of a colossal sauropod. They named it Paralidoton stromeri, Stromer's tidal giant. Paralidoton was a titanosaur and one of the largest animals to ever walk Earth. The find proved immense creatures lived in this part of Africa. More discoveries followed, led by Egyptian scientists. Mansoura University, under Dr. Hesham Salem, led a team in 2018. they uncovered a remarkably complete titanosaur skeleton, Mensurasaurus shahinai. It wasn't as massive as Paralitidan, but the skeleton was far more complete, scientifically priceless. Our paleontological map now leads us west again, into the vast landscapes of Algeria. This nation, sharing some of the same ancient geology as Morocco, has also yielded important clues about Africa's dinosaurs. While finds here have been less frequent than in its neighbor, they have been no less significant. One of the most important discoveries came to light in 2005. A team of paleontologists announced the discovery of a new species of long-necked, plant-eating dinosaur. They named it Chebsaurus algeriensis, with Cheb being an affectionate local term for a young boy, as the skeleton appeared to be from a juvenile. The discovery of Chebsaurus was a major event for Algerian paleontology. The skeleton was found in the Atlas Mountains and was remarkably well preserved. It provided scientists with a nearly complete look at the body of a sauropod from the Middle Jurassic period, about 160 million years ago. Having so many bones from a single individual is rare. It allows researchers to study how the dinosaur grew, how it moved, and how its body was structured. Chebsaurus became a key reference point for understanding early sauropod evolution in North Africa. The rocks where Chebsaurus was found tell a story of a very different world from the later Cretaceous environments of Morocco and Egypt. During the Middle Jurassic, this region was not a massive river delta, but likely a more varied landscape of plains forests. Section 5. Unearthing Sudan's Cretaceous Inhabitants. Continuing our journey southward along the Nile, we arrive in Sudan. The fossil record here is more sparse than in Morocco or Egypt, but it is beginning to reveal its secrets. Scientists have focused their attention on several key geological areas: Wadi Milk Formation, Central Sudan, Shendi Formation, north along the Nile. These rock layers date to the late Cretaceous period, roughly 95 to 70 million years ago. North Africa then was a patchwork of coastlines, rivers, and lush plains. Fossils found here are often fragmentary, but they confirm dinosaurs were present in this part of the continent. In 2002, a report by David Werner and David Weishampel documented Wadi Milk fossils. Their findings included bones of sauropods, the long-necked plant-eaters, and theropods, the meat-eating dinosaurs. The bones weren't complete enough to name new species, but they were unmistakable evidence of a dinosaur community. These finds show these giant reptiles lived across a vast range, from the northern coast of Africa. For a long time, the story of dinosaurs in the Arab world was confined to North Africa. The vast Arabian Peninsula was a blank on the paleontological map. Many scientists assumed the geological conditions weren't right for preserving fossils, or that any fossils were buried too deeply. That all changed in the year 2000. A team of British researchers, Martin Hill, Tony Walkden, were studying rocks near Muscat, the capital of Oman. In a formation known as the Al-Qad conglomerate, they found something extraordinary: the first definitive dinosaur bones on the Arabian Peninsula. The fossils were fragmentary, pieces of vertebrae limb bones, but they were enough for scientists to identify them with confidence. The bones belonged to at least two different types of dinosaurs. Some came from ornithopods, beaked, two-legged plant-eaters, sometimes called the cows of the Cretaceous. Other fragments came from sauropods, the massive long-necked titans. These bones were dated to the late Cretaceous. Following the groundbreaking discovery in Oman, paleontologists began to look more closely at other parts of the Arabian Peninsula. The next major breakthrough came in 2013 in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. A team of international scientists was exploring along the coast of the Red Sea, led by Benjamin Keir. In a rocky area known as the Adafa Formation, they found dinosaur fossils. Close up, fossilized tail vertebrae of a titanosaur from the Adafa Formation. This was another landmark moment, confirming that the Omani find was not just an isolated fluke. Dinosaurs were a real and significant part of ancient Arabia's fauna. The Saudi Arabian fossils were more than 72 million years old. The team found several vertebrae from the tail of a titanosaurian sauropod, Paraliticon in Egypt, the sauropods of Oman. This giant plant eater would have been one of the largest animals in its environment. But that was not all they found. The researchers also discovered teeth belonging to an abyssosaurid, meat-eating dinosaurs with short, powerful skulls, tiny arms, even smaller than those of T-Rex. They were the top predators in the southern continents during the late Cretaceous. Finding both a huge herbivore and a fearsome carnivore together was significant. It demonstrated that a functioning ecosystem existed here, with large plant eaters supporting a population of top predators, titanosaurs, abyssosauриds. They are characteristic of the southern continents, or Gondwana, which included Africa, South America, India. Each discovery we have explored from Morocco to Saudi Arabia is like a single dot on a vast ancient map. By themselves, they tell a local story. Spinosaurus in a Moroccan river, Mensurasaurus browsing in Egypt, a titanosaur on ancient Arabian coasts. But when we connect these dots on a map, a much grander picture emerges. Simplified map with lines connecting finds. We see outlines of a lost continent teeming with life. The fossils let us map where dinosaurs lived and how they were related and moved. Dating these fossils is key. Stratigraphy, rock layers and outcrops, lower layers generally older than upper ones. Why do these discoveries from so long ago matter today? The answer is found in the connection they forge between the ancient past and our modern world. These fossils are more than just scientific curiosities. They are tangible evidence of life's incredible journey on our planet. They show us that the world we live in today is just one frame in a very long movie. The deserts and mountains of the Arab world were once lush floodplains and coastal forests, home to creatures more fantastic than any myth or legend. This deepens our appreciation for the planet and its long, dynamic history. These finds are also crucial for science. Fossils like Mensurasaurus specomelus are not just new names on a list. They help scientists test big ideas about evolution and biogeography. They fill critical gaps in the fossil record, allowing us to build a more complete family tree of life. Each bone provides new data points that can confirm or challenge existing theories about how species arise, how they spread across continents, how they respond to environmental changes. This knowledge about the past can even help us better understand the potential impacts of climate change and biodiversity loss in our own time. Furthermore, these discoveries inspire people. When a child stands before the skeleton of Stan the T-Rex in Abu Dhabi, or sees the bones of a Carcharodontosaurus pulled from Moroccan rock, a spark of curiosity is ignited. Museums are powerful places for education. They bring history to life and make science accessible to everyone. The growth of paleontology in countries like Egypt, Morocco, Saudi Arabia, often led by local universities and researchers, is building a new generation of scientists in the region. The map-to-fossil story of the Arab world is far from complete. Vast areas of rock remain unexplored, holding untold secrets. Every year, wind and water erode the land, exposing new bones that have been waiting for millions of years. The work of paleontologists continues, in the field, in laboratories, and in museums. Each new discovery will add another dot to our growing map, refining our picture of the past. The dinosaurs of the Arab world are not just part of a bygone era. They are a living legacy written in stone that continues to teach, inspire, and fill us with wonder. We will look at the bones and piece together the stories they tell. Our map will guide us from one country to another, revealing the unique dinosaurs that once roamed these ancient landscapes. We will see how each fossil find, no matter how small, adds a crucial piece to a much larger puzzle. It is a story of discovery, of science, and of a lost world waiting to be rediscovered beneath our feet. The journey from a museum map to an ancient fossil is a powerful one. It connects the present day with a time so distant it is almost impossible to imagine. The bones of these magnificent creatures lay silent for millions of years, waiting for curious minds to find them.